They don't even talk about sex.
The stigma
Has your parents ever talked to you about sex? Okay, me, my mom has.
These young students are not part of the 58% of persons living with HIV who know their status. Like many other Ghanaians, they may not be concerned much about the 77% who receive sustained antiretroviral therapy, according to the Ghana AIDS Commission. The AIDS Commission revelation that more than 42,000 young people between 15 and 24 years were living with the virus as of December 2020 is worrying.
So if our parents are to educate us on sex or the adolescent reproductive health and all that, I think we wouldn't be where we are now.
It's very possible that someone around me might have, HIV, but feels very shy or feels afraid of the stigma.
They are clear in their minds why these figures continue to soar.
One of the days where you're going to have sex with someone, you need to think about it before you do it. But of late, it's normal. That is why you could see that HIV has got into that range.
I've never even tried going to the hospital to have such a test. Yes. It hasn't really come to mind that maybe I have it or someone close to me has it.
But who is to blame?
Some people like me or people of my age may think it's normal to have sex, and maybe your friend goes to have it and comes and says, "Oh Charlie, this thing is just fun, why don't you try?"
You might look weird to tell your partner, "Oh, let's go get an HIV test before we do anything." But yes, but that's the right thing to do.
You do not need to go far away to know there is a surge in sexual encounters among young people, and the use of emergency contraceptives has also shot up. Head of Social Marketing at Fertility Center Mary Stopes, Dr. Henry Efum Bruce, continues to see the numbers.
Currently, there's kind of upsurge in the use of ECs among the youth. They will tell you that, well, I'm not in a regular relationship, so I don't have sex regularly, even though that might not be the case. And so I want something that I can use, and then that is it. Not something that will be on me that I'll need to use every time. The convenience of it, its availability, the cost, I think amongst other issues are driving the youth towards it.
While the sex counts go up, the AIDS Commission is worried stigma is preventing young people from accessing care.
Prevention is key. And again, we also know that some of the youth, because of the peculiar problems they have, even when they are diagnosed as having HIV, are not on treatment because of stigma. Carrying the medications to school, sometimes for those who are positive, taking daily pills becomes a problem. So how do we circumvent this and ensure that they take their medication, they don't default?
My friends want the conversation around HIV and AIDS to be normalized as a way of dealing with the discrimination.
We should have some connection with our parents for us to be open to them and explain things to them in our lives. If not, our friends will continue to mislead us.
My mom, yes, she's good at it. We have this kind of can I say relationship where I openly and freely tell her about certain stuff. But in general, I don't think most parents, yes, do that with their children. So it's like causing a very big problem.
Well, health experts have spoken about how to normalize the testing of HIV and AIDS in the wake of increasing numbers of new infections among young people. Today I've come to the Patholab Medical Laboratory to get myself tested. A few jitters here and there, but fingers crossed. I have been briefed about what this entails, but I am up for it. Does not seem to me like a big deal at all. The wait can get anxious sometimes. After at least 12 minutes, the results were ready.
The test results is non-reactive, meaning that you don't have it.
in the event there is an opposite of this result, what would that mean?
So in the event there is an opposite of this result, you will see from the result that you'll be reactive. And with that, we are not just going to give you just one result like this, reactive. We'd have to do a confirmatory test. That's to confirm what we have seen.
So I hope this eases the tension and the apprehension among many of you who are watching. It is not a death sentence. The health experts are advising us to walk into medical facilities and get tested. The earlier you know your status, the better. Even if you're positive, you can live a fulfilling life, even with HIV.
Enjoy life's freedom by knowing your HIV status as we enjoy our freedom from independence.